Good evening, I am Mike Falshon, and this is Erin Falso. And here's what's making news. Well, breaking news just in today. The head of the terrorist organization that's been threatening the safety of our Faketopia island has finally been identified. The man's name is Cheryl, the de facto leader of a neo-paganism cult, and bears a fanatic hatred towards technology, progress, and efficiency. His many quotes include death to technology, and technology has been rotting our brains. The cult apparently regards him as a savior figure and proclaims that it is human nature to be covered in mud, wallow in our filth, and eat ants off the dirt beneath our feet. Of course, this is just a bunch of nonsense, crazy talk, because we all know that technology is great and could possibly do us wrong. Now, shifting our news to Peter Sudelman at the war front.
Hi, Mike. This is a live report from Georgia here. This isn't immediately clear who's behind this highly produced, richly covered device here. They call this game changer revolutionary war device. But the message here is be safe, Trojan. It concludes. This statement is from the Trojan government rebels oppositions here. Let me introduce a little bit about this device here. This device, it is said to be a revolutionary turning point to Trojan citizen. It holds the key elements to be successful in the battlefield. It also says has the capability of shooting fire from the hell, and really nobody knows really what it does up until now. Before this, it is also said with one single device here, it can shoot down a rhino and totally kills it. And you see the bullets on the rhino's bed here. From the Trojan revolt statement here, it says the revolution continues. This is the statement from Trojan rebel leader. Let me introduce a little bit of history here. After the Odysseus won the Trojan War, it's been 15 years. But the progress for normal citizens hasn't been better after that. One of the statements from the streets from the citizens here is, I cannot believe it's been 15 years since Trojan War and we are still at square one. Much of the blame here is being put on the Odysseus, who was elected after the war. Another statement from the rebel leader is the Trojan is not in a good shape, and we want, and we have to deal with that problem. And the revolution continues is the favorite slogan from them. Countering this opposition's claims, the Odysseus released a news statement this afternoon. It says, we achieved many of the goals from this revolution. Under his leadership, he said, Trojan can now enjoy unlimited freedom. From Odysseus' statement in the news press, it claimed that his government was working day and night to solve the problems. Their aim now is not changing government, it is to keep the brotherhood and doctrinaire in check. Further from the development will still waiting for this answer up until tomorrow. Back to the mic here, please.
Well, thank you, Peter. That is some shocking news indeed. Now, we have a special report. As it appears that tension continues to mount between Faketopia and Trutopia over our president's racial jokes. The Trutopian premier had threatened us with swift and massive retaliation should he not receive an immediate apology. Our president has this to say.
I stand by my ethnic slur. Do your worst, you filthy, pretentious savages!
Yes, lovely indeed. Now, our Faketopia might ask the fair question, is our society ready to face the threats of these unenlightened morons of the world? The Department of Weapon Development has that answer for you. This is what they recently unveiled as a NEC model of Gauss minigun. It uses multiple electronic fields to deliver massive blows to enemies at a staggering rate. And it's able to achieve full penetration of neo-titanium armor plates within a distance of 500 meters. Dr. Killjoy, the developer of those weapons, said that it should be mass-produced within a month. And once that happens, I believe it's safe to say it will bring a lot of melted flesh of our enemies and a lot better sleep for the rest of us.
Well, as my homeboy Campus says in the song One Not to Think, turn the radio and TV off, think for a second. Technology is a blessing, but it's also a weapon of mass destruction, giving global instructions, teaching us how to hate, but does it in a way that we love it.
Very well said, Erin. Also very well said. Now, turning to sports, I believe our own Nick No Cheryl have some very exciting news for us.
Hi, in sport news, there will be a bout of the millennium between two creatures. Frankenstein, who has come out of the North Pole, to face the mighty Cyclops, the one-eyed monster from 1000 BC. This event is made possible due to the invention of the time machine by Dr. O. And due to the advancement of modern medicine, Cyclops' eye have now been healed, and he is able to debut his talent. Here's a brief character breakdown of the two fighters. Polyphemus, height unknown, weight unknown. Trade, shepherd, dairy farmer, and cheese maker. He loved meat, especially Odysseus' men, and drink wine. He ate pointy stick. He come from a hometown of Cyclops. His father, Poseidon, god of the sea. He come from a land of Cyclops. One day, arriving home from work, he found a bunch of tiny people trespassing his home. He then trapped them and started eating them one by one. But then later was tricked by the one called Nobody, and his only eye was blinded by them. While sailing away, an act of hubris reveals who they are, and Polyphemus is trying to get revenge ever since. Now, the monster, a creature created by Victor Frankenstein, aka his father, height 8 feet tall, weighing in at 300 plus pounds. Trade, likes to help poor peasant family, and he loved a bride that resembled himself. He hated his father, Victor Frankenstein, and he was made in Ingolstadt. Basically, Frankenstein was created using whole body part and brought to life by Victor Frankenstein and abandoned soon after. He tried to become a part of society, but could not because of his physical appearance. Although gentle and kind to begin with, he has turned bad because of the alienation he received from society. His dream is to have a family with a bride that is just as ugly as he is, and live together with her in the North Pole with Santa Claus. Back to you, Mike.
It's a battle of the beasts of which only one can defeat. Time travel is so amazing. Just like that, ain't no thing.
Very well said, Erin, also. Very well said. Now, turn to the entertainment front.
Yo, yo, yo! Now for entertainment news, designed to take away all your worries and blues. We've got movies and bands, celebrity updates, and more. You're tuned in on your favorite channel, Faketopia 4! First up, an upcoming release. A new zombie movie gives chills, you agree? Rated PG-213, not for the youngsters less than a century. Features some big names who all have no shame. Woods, Spears, and Hilton landing their fame. And this just in, cryogenically frozen Tom, ready to wake from his slumbering stardom. And now, a hot new band on the rise, featuring someone you might recognize. That's all for entertainment today. Now for weather. Cheryl, take it away.
Well, for those of you who went out today, I don't have to tell you it was clear, but muggy of most of the state. With the high temperatures in the mid to high 30s, the state of Faketopia had the high for the day of 40 degrees Celsius. And that's hot due to the weather machine is out of control. I'm glad that I'm working indoors today. Besides, though it is burning hot in the island now, hurricanes are approaching to the island and horrible thunderstorms are expected next week. Our weather scientists are working really hard right now to get the machine fixed, and good luck to them. For those of you planning outdoor activities tomorrow, you can expect fair skies for most of Sunday with temperatures in the high 30s. However, things might change by Saturday evening with a storm front moving it. We can expect heavy acid rain all over the state, bringing slightly cooler temperatures in the 20s. And this rain won't taper off till mid-Sunday afternoon. If you want to go out, make sure to bring the umbrella with you. It will be partly cloudy for most of evening and Monday morning, but these clouds should move out by Monday mid-afternoon. And I'm Cheryl. That's all for today's news. Back to Mike.
Thank you, Cheryl. That's some shocking news indeed. Now, we shall conclude our news on a lighter topic. Now, if our Faketopian citizens are looking for more reason to isolate themselves further from others until they die, there's new hope. The Macro Lab has developed a new technology called Morpheus Pod. The Morpheus Pod immerses you in a virtual reality that replaces all of your senses, including smell, taste, touch, whatsoever. And the deluxe version of the pod also comes with built-in life support system that can handle all of the user's biological needs by recycling the user's metabolic waste and inject nutrient fluids intravenously. Basically, hook it up, type in your fantasy, program it properly, turn on the power, and you can play chess with Darth Vader for all of eternity. I am Mike Valshon.
And Erin also, word up.
Word up indeed. This is Faketopian Daily. You have a good evening.
Good night.